The Reno real estate market has shifted, and here are some things you need to know. Hey everyone, it's David Tully, and on this channel, I give you local real estate market insights, and I show you what it's like to live and play in the area. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about the shifting Reno real estate market, what you need to know as a buyer and as a seller, what prices might do, and my predictions for the real estate market. So if you enjoy this type of content, please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. And if you're thinking about moving or relocating to the area and you need some help, just reach out. So here's what you need to know about the current Reno real estate market as a buyer. So for the last 2 years, buying a home in the Reno or Sparks area was quite difficult as a buyer. You were dealing with multiple offers and sometimes anywhere from 10 to 20 offers on a single home. Homes were getting offers sometimes within 12 to 24 hours, and within 3 to 5 days, you might have 5 to 10 offers. The last 2 years of the real estate market was crazy and most certainly not sustainable. So what you're seeing currently in the market is you're seeing a lot less competition, which is really, really nice. And you know when people say supply and demand, when the supply is low and the demand is extremely high, you get ridiculously high appreciation. And that's what we've experienced the last 2 years. But over the last 3 to 4 months, our inventory has quadrupled. And I know you might be thinking, oh my gosh, we have so much inventory now, it's extremely scary. But they typically say that a normal, healthy real estate market has about 6 months of inventory. When we were at our lowest during COVID and just 3 to 4 months ago, we had about 250 homes in Reno Sparks. That was about 2 weeks of inventory. So even if it is quadrupled up to about 2 months of inventory, you can see we are still about 4 months below a normal, healthy market. So what this means for you as a buyer is that there's a lot less competition and there's more inventory. So you have more options. And since there's less competition and more inventory, you might be able to negotiate with the seller and get a credit for repairs, to buy your interest rate down, or for your closing costs, which puts you in a really good position. And another thing to note as a buyer, I understand interest rates are high right now, but they won't be this high forever. You can always refinance in a year or two when interest rates start creeping down. So if you have any other questions about buying a home in this current Reno real estate market, just reach out. Here's what you need to know as a seller in this current real estate market. So I'm sure you've seen more and more homes come on the market, and that has you worried. Sure, there's more inventory on the market, but I will tell you that at our lowest point, we had about 1 to 2 weeks of inventory. And even just about 3 to 4 months ago, we had 2 weeks of inventory, which is extremely unhealthy. They say a normal, healthy market has about 6 months of inventory. But now, even with the increased inventory, we're only looking at about 2 months of inventory. So as you can see, there's going to be people that say we are no longer in a seller's market. And although there's more inventory and there's less competition and less buyer's demand, we are still in a seller's market due to lack of inventory. And what this means is that you're going to have to price your house correctly from the start. Even if there is a dead-on exact comparable home that recently sold for say $500,000, you may or may not get $500,000. You might get $480,000 or $490,000, but I would price exactly at what the comp previously sold at if your house is a good comparable, or maybe even price it just a little bit less. You do not want to sit on the market too long. You still kind of want to get your home in contract, I would say in the first 1 to 4 weeks, with the first 7 to 10 days being very important because your home is fresh on the market, and that is what people are most excited about. So this also means with the market shift that everything is more important. Your home being in better shape, minor repairs done, being in good condition and staged properly is more important than ever. And what this means is you need to hire a real estate agent that knows how to do these things, or to find the right stagers and have the right professional photographer take the right photos and possibly even a video for your property to market it correctly. This is very important and more important than ever in this shifting real estate market. But another thing you need to know is if you really want to sell your home right away, there are other strategies other than just dropping your price $10,000 to $20,000 if you're not getting any activity or action on your home. Another thing I suggest doing is offering a $5,000 to $10,000 closing cost credit, which can be used for your buyer's closing costs, or to buy their interest rate down, or for some repairs to be done. These are just some other strategies to get your home some more activity and hopefully get your home sold. But it is most definitely still possible to get your home sold in Reno, but you need to have a proper strategy with a good real estate agent. So here's what I predict about the Reno real estate market and current prices. You might be hearing a lot in the market and the news saying, okay, there's a real estate market crash, it's here, it's coming. And you might be saying, okay, well, I see all of these price reductions. Yes, 20 to 25% of homes in the market are currently being price reduced. But here's a statistic you might not know about. The median days to contract is 14 days. This means it is a median 14 days to get an offer accepted on a home. Median is not the average, but it means that 50% of homes are getting in contract under 14 days and 50% of homes are getting in contract above 14 days. So homes are still selling fairly quick as long as they are priced properly. And what I predict about the market is I do not think it's going to crash, but it is definitely going to cool off like it already has the last 3 to 4 months. And I do potentially see a small dip of 2 to 5% on home prices. So if you're looking at real estate in the Reno or Sparks area as a short-term investment, as in 1 to 2 years, sure, it might not be a great idea to purchase a home. But if you're looking at it as a long-term investment, where most people see real estate as a safe long-term investment, and if you're looking at it that way, homes typically appreciate. So if you're looking at it for 3 to 5 years plus, I think you're going to be just fine. Hey, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video on the current Reno real estate market shift and what you can expect as a buyer and as a seller. And if you enjoy this type of content, please make sure to like button and subscribe. And if you're thinking about moving or relocating to the area and you need some help, just reach out. Thanks again for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.